Gator soccer is currently in the middle of the SEC semifinal game against South Carolina. The reigning tournament champs are fighting to regain their title against a team that defeated them earlier this season. That game was decided by a penalty kick, which now seemed to be Florida's specialty after their overtime win over Missouri on Wednesday. Florida has claimed 11 titles in the program's history, and this is the 19th time they have advanced to the semifinal round. Play began at 4:30, with the score now set at 1-0 Florida. The winner will advance to the final round to face off with the winner of Arkansas and Auburn, which will be decided later tonight. Today marks the final week of regular high school football season, even though the playoffs are already set. Buchholz will host Santa Fe in a non-conference game tonight at 7:30 on Citizens Field. Both teams are advancing to the playoffs next week. The Bobcats come in with a stronger overall record at 6-2, but we all know that everyone starts with a clean slate in the playoffs. Other area teams in action tonight: Newberry is hosting Taylor County, Oak Hall is at Bronson, and Hawthorne is at Keystone Heights, all non-conference games as well. In the SEC, Florida football needs 3 more conference wins to secure a spot in the conference championship game, starting with Arkansas on the road tomorrow. Every road game holds its own challenges, and the Gators are looking to break away from their 1-1 away record. On the injury front, the Gators don't look too shabby. Linebacker Jared Davis and defensive linemen Jordan Sherritt and Brian Cox all showed improvement this week during practice, which could be crucial matchup for the Gators matchup tomorrow.
To be considered and be relevant, you've got to be able to go do that on someone else's turf, and you got to go play well. You can't let the things that are going to happen to you on the road affect your performance.
Kickoff is set for 3:30 tomorrow on CBS. Florida volleyball sits at the #1 spot in the SEC as they prepare for a rematch against Mississippi State on Sunday. Back on October 21st, the Gators swept the Bulldogs at home. Junior Carly Snyder led the team in kills that game with 11, followed close behind by Ramah Al-Hassan with 9. Florida is riding a 9-game win streak after their win over Georgia on Wednesday. Sunday's game will air on the SEC Network Plus at 1 p.m. Thursday night football did not end well for Tampa Bay, and more than just the loss on their record. Aside from the 43-28 blowout win for the Falcons, both quarterback Jameis Winston and wide receiver Mike Evans left the game with injuries for the Bucs. Winston was hit during a 2-point conversion attempt in the fourth quarter, leaving the rest of the game in the hands of backup QB Mike Glennon. Winston said he feels great following the game, but Evans may not be so lucky. He was forced out near the end of the third quarter with a concussion after completing what the NFL deemed the catch of the year. Elsewhere in the NFL on Sunday, the Dolphins will host the Jets, while the Jags travel to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs.
Thank you, Rachel.